Gemini, happy Air Sign Tuesday, friends. This is your friendly reminder that while you listen to your weekly reading, you want to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? That's it. Every reading may not be your reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading, click the link in bio or description box. So in addition to the general energy, Gemini, we're also going to take a look at love and money for you this week, okay? So for those of you where you've been fighting with your coworkers, with anyone that you're in a connected relationship with, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, it likely is. Not even necessarily likely, but this week I definitely do feel that any of those relationships, be it again friends, family, lovers, the person you call on a business with, whatever this is here, I feel like there's a lot of room for any sorts of disagreements or misunderstandings that you've been experiencing to kind of shift here this week. But I feel like the reason why they're shifting is because something new is taking place, where either you and your partner are deciding to try normalizing calling timeouts in the middle of arguments to keep you from having blowups, right? Or you and the coworkers or your boss that you into it with, y'all are going to be working through some sort of a performance improvement plan this week, or the business is implementing some new rule, or some sort of a boundary or something along those lines is set here this week, or some sort of new way of doing things is implemented for you. And I feel like this is going to stop you from feeling as stressed this week, but I think it's just a temporary band-aid. So, and that's tough, right? Be like, bitch, don't tell me things are gonna get better and then you tell me they're gonna get a little heavy again. I think that this standstill that's coming here this week, I really encourage you all. What I usually tell y'all, if anything that I reference comes up for you here this week, you'd be best served to take my advice. My advice would be to make sure that you don't feel that anything has been a big burden and then it suddenly shifts this week. Don't expect that shift to be permanent, because I definitely do see that changing for you here. I would say here this week as well, Gemini, you should have a lot of confidence in your ability to do things. But I feel like your energy is going to be torn in so many different ways here, that instead of you trying to figure out how to implement something new, how to speak up, how to make sure things are fair, trying to make sure you're balancing out your karma and trying to make sure you're balancing out your actions and making sure that you're keeping a cool temper, just be present. Just be present. Even the way that I just started erratically reading, for me as a reader, that would be me trying to do all the things I'm telling you not to do, where I want to make sure everything is so on point that I can't just be oh, that. Pay attention. Be present. Be present this week, Gemini. Watch how things are going. Observe the new way that things have been rolled out at work or in your friendships, in your relationships, so on and so forth. And be thinking about what you may do if shit goes left, because there's a lot of potential for a malfunction here. And then even with the secret weapon card being present here, I really do kind of feel like it's Mercury retrograde. I'm telling y'all, and somebody tried to fucking comment. Look, I be letting y'all have it in them comments sometimes. But she's like, boo, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to Google first. Well, unfortunately for y'all, I am so far beyond Google. I read books. I study shit. I got 6 years of astrological constant growth in astrology. I don't give a fuck what Pluto is doing, what sign it's rolled into. That ain't got shit to do with how Mercury retrograde will come through and really kind of just distort reality for you all. And even the week before, when it's in its shadow period, like, it's just ramping up. And I think that the best thing that you could be doing at this time, Gemini, is paying attention to what's going on around you and ensuring that you are thinking about where you need to go and be next, okay? I want you all to think of your yes or no question. If you need to pause, you can, but first, like the video, please. Thank you. Leave a comment below if you will. Also, it's free. Super helpful for me. And then watch your Messy Monday if you haven't already. I'm going to do another reading for y'all at some point this week. All right. Concentrate on your question. Big no. Yes, you have the strength to take this on. So whatever it is that you're asking for clarity or guidance on, if that's disappointing because you don't want to have to put in the work that it's going to take to do the opposite, you have what it takes to take this on, okay? That's what I have for you, Gemini. Love you. Bye. I said I was going to talk to y'all about money, and we kind of did talk about money. I think that things are shifting. Be very mindful. Like, make sure you're screenshotting. Oh, yes, that's important. Make sure that you guys are, like, screenshotting your payments and things of that nature, because some of that malfunction that's there, especially as it relates to finances, things could get a little glitchy. That's what I got. Love you. Bye.